Hey guys!
We're back on Throwback Thursday with another Patrono request. This time, this Patrono here asks us to check out Trees of Eternity with Broken Mirror official lyric video. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point on delaying, pressing play, and just checking the song out. So, let's do it?
Yeah.
The only problem with this song is that it's not melancholic enough. All right, dude. Hot takes. What do you think of this Trees of Eternity Broken Mirror? It's the second time we do this bit on the channel, by the way, and the second time we do it on a Throwback Thursday, and I think it's the second time that's a Patreon request. Just want to put that out there. I mean, the shirts that we're wearing could be more appropriate, but let's
definitely.
So,
but
what do you think?
Sometimes it would give me a little bit of a Catatonia vibe, and then it brought me more to
Swallow the Sun.
Yeah, it was like a mix between those, but with female vocals.
Yeah. A hybrid, I would say.
And it was so nice. It was so nice. This one, I know it's the second time, but this one's definitely going into the...
In the rotation?
In the rotation. This one is a masterpiece.
So, what do you feel... For me, personally, I feel like this is a song that drives off of two elements. The guitars and the vocals. That's pretty much it. I mean, everything else that you see added there, all the other things are there to kind of like give some more substance to the sound, to make the sound feel a little bit more complete. But when you really strip everything down in terms of what the bare bones of this song is,
guitars and vocals.
It's guitars and vocals.
And I think a lot of the parts in the songs remind me of Catatonia, where like the mellow part, obviously most of the song was very mellow, but
there was some heaviness, but
more vocal parts, and the way she was using her voice similar to in Catatonia. And then guitars, when they were getting heavier, even around the end where she was next to the fire, that part kind of reminded me of Swallow the Sun and Draconian in ways that when in Draconian, when those parts get heavier, it switches to the harsher vocals. Mm-hmm. In this case, continues with the clean ones. But that same turn is in both bands.
Okay, yeah, the approach in terms of how they...
more of the guitar dropping in that same sound I've heard it many times in Draconian and Swallow the Sun songs. More Draconian when the vocals switch.
I thought it was really interesting the way she's able to keep her vocal approach from start to finish, but musically the song has a little bit more movement, because you do have some moments where the song musically becomes a little bit heavier. I felt that sometimes when you have that in a track like this, you almost expect some harsh vocals to come along with it. She's able to soothe the need for those harsh vocals because her voice is so beautiful, it's so soothing. It has this very calming effect that it's almost like when the song starts to cry in those heavier moments, her voice is able to control it and make it feel calm again and soothe it and allow the track to go back to that same melancholic feel that it had before. And not everybody can do that. It's not a very easy thing to do without making it one or the other feel like it's out of place. But I felt like the transitions were so beautifully done. The movement that the song has. Like, she just navigates smoothly, vocally, throughout the entire track, regardless of what the backdrop is in terms of being that melancholic riff that permeates from start to finish. Or, like you said, when she's sitting by the fire. There's another moment before that when the song picks up a little bit more intensity, a little bit more heaviness. And I felt like she allows the song to do that musically, and then she comes in right at the edge when you're almost expecting something heavier to happen vocally. She comes right at that edge with her voice, calms, soothes the song, and brings that melancholy back up again, and the track continues. And that flow is phenomenal, because there are a couple of speed bumps along the way musically, but vocally she navigates through those speed bumps as if everything is just completely flat. And I think that's the beauty of a track like this, is that you're mesmerized by the voice, and then the sound is just the tide just moving you along, and you're just mesmerized by her voice all the way through. Beautiful track, beautifully delivered. The sound is magnificent. That guitar melody, it's just incredible from the start to finish. It changes a few times here and there, but it's always like a constant, that melancholic drop. And you would feel that a song that relies so heavily on that sound, on that approach, with the vocals becoming very constant throughout, would start to become repetitive. But it doesn't feel that way to me. It's a song that doesn't feel like that it has duration. It's all about the moment. You're in the moment. You're just like taken back by the beauty of the track, by the beauty of her voice, by the beauty of the sound. And it's not about repetition. It's about appreciating where you are. And you almost forget about that melody allowing itself to stay almost constant all the way through. It's just beautifully done. Such a beautiful track, the way it's put together. You have to have all the right tools. You have to have the right approach in order to be able to do it. And I think all the right tools and all the right approach comes down to having a vocalist that can create or use their voice as another instrument and create the necessary connection between these little pieces that the song has musically and allow everything to kind of feel always fresh. This song always feels fresh, regardless if you heard the verse before or the chorus or the chorus then repeats or whatever the thing is. The song always feels fresh. You always feel like the track is taking you somewhere, even though most often than not you're just really sinking into it. But you don't necessarily notice that you're sinking. You still feel like you're going with it. Like I said, you're being taken by the tide. Just phenomenal track. The vocals are outstanding, just phenomenal. Yeah, definitely one of those that stays with you. Definitely one of those that stays with you. All right. Thank you to the Patrono that requested this song, requested this video. Thank you for watching. Hit us up in the comment section your thoughts on this track, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.
See ya.